Coach, can you start off just talking about now 4 wins in a row, and you did it a little bit differently tonight with some tough defense down the stretch.
Yeah, we did. I mean, that's a great homestand for us. I mean, to be able to come back after the break and 2013 be undefeated, have that 4-0 streak is great. Like I told the guys in the locker room this morning, welcome to GLIAC basketball. You're going to get a lot of different looks. A lot of things are going to happen. If you're going to be able to be in the upper echelon as far as winning games, when things aren't going well in the offensive end, you still have to be able to defend and guard. And we did a very good job of being in those situations where we defended and rebounded really in that second half well. I mean, they shot 25%. We had a lot of things that didn't go right on the offensive end today. Missed shots, strange turnovers. I mean, some things are unexplainable. But I thought we did a great job of persevering through a lot of those things and then being able to come up with a win with some key plays down the stretch.
Can you talk about some of those offensive plays down the stretch? Obviously, a couple threes by Jabril Jackson, and then Lehman and Lieber hit a couple shots for you as well.
Lieber, because Danny had a couple of huge rebounds. I think the one stretch of the game where it was kind of that turning point. I don't know if we were up 3 or 2, but we ended up getting 2 offensive rebounds, and it was about a 2-minute possession. And that, again, for a team, and their intent, they came down here this weekend, they did the same thing to Grand Valley. I mean, ran the clock down to the single digits and then looked to try to get a score. So again, defensively, you got to play the whole possession, you got to concentrate through a whole possession, and it does slow you down. So, I mean, there's some things that you really have to be able to work through. And, for us to miss a lot of shots, but then come back and be able to continue on that defensive end was great.
Danny, can you talk a little bit about playing in one of those, kind of tough, slug-it-out defensive games, and, how you thought you guys handled that, particularly down low and, trying to finish at the rim and everything like that?
Yeah, well, we knew coming in that it would be kind of a slower game than we're normally used to because they do play a lot of zone, and we weren't able to score as many points as we usually want to, but I think our focus mainly in the second half was getting better shots. In the first half, we took a lot of bad shots, and obviously we didn't create a lot of offense. So in the second half, we kind of slowed it down, concentrated more, and were able to get those nice finishes at the rim for easy baskets.
Do you feel like getting all the consecutive defensive stops, particularly down the stretch, gave you guys a little bit more confidence at the offensive end to hit some of those shots?
Yeah, definitely. I think our offense starts with our defense. So when we can go and get 2, 3, 4 stops in a row, it definitely fuels us on the offensive end and allows us to get even easier baskets.
And Coach, you talk about 4 wins in a row now on the GLIAC. You're starting to get up there in the north standings. What you attribute to kind of the turnaround that you've had here, kind of similar to last year's team, and then you're starting to really click with the new year?
Starting to click, I think a couple of things that happened over the course of the Christmas break. I think we're getting way better leadership from our seniors. I think Dan is doing a great job of really stepping up with his team. I think along with that, I think we've really seen the progression of some of our younger players to another level. Anywhere from Stoliker to where Messer's playing right now, and really even Lieber and Lehman. And then Jabril Jackson had another, he had a huge week this week off the bench. So, you put all that together, I think that's where we've been able to see a really good stride this year.
Danny, can you talk a little bit about that leadership and, what you guys has gone right for you in the past month to, kind of get this run going here?
Yeah, well, definitely over that Christmas break, I kind of, took it upon myself to be, more of that leader that we need our team, that our team needs me to be. And, just to will the younger guys and set the right example for them that, coming up, later on in the years, they can look at me and see my leadership and how it really turned our team around this season.